Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back. I'm Cecilia Ray, your astrologer who tells you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. This week's astrological energy is testing everyone, and in just a moment, I'm going to break down exactly what's waiting for you, sign by sign. We have a powerful full moon in Libra on April 2nd. Venus just moved into Taurus. And on April 4th, Venus forms a tense square with Pluto. And that energy, it touches every single sign. Okay, buckle up. Some of you will finally speak up. Some of you will finally walk away. And some of you will finally receive what you've been waiting for. Here's the theme of this week: justice. Every sign in their own way will be asking, am I being treated fairly? Let's go sign by sign. Stay until yours, because every single message matters this week. Aries. Aries, your life is accelerating, and I need you to hear this. April is your month. The skies are loaded with Aries energy right now. That means momentum, boldness, new beginnings. But here's my warning to you. This much fire, it can burn you if you rush. In love, someone may be triggering jealousy or control issues. Watch for that around April 3rd and 4th. Be direct, but be elegant. Not everything that rises to your throat needs to leave your mouth. Financially, this is one of your strongest months. But avoid lending money or getting into financial arguments with friends around the 3rd and 4th. It will not end well. My advice for you this week, Aries, set your intention right now. Decide. I will remove what drains me, kindly but firmly, because you don't have time for toxic energy this month. You have a life to build. Taurus. Taurus. Venus just came home to you. And when Venus enters Taurus, you glow. People notice you. Compliments find you. Opportunities in love and money start knocking. But on April 4th, Venus squares Pluto, and that's a jealousy test. Someone at work, or a partner, or even a family member may try to destabilize what you're building. A colleague who smiles to your face but undermines you behind closed doors. Be aware. This full moon lands in your 6th house, your work, your health, your daily routine. Something at your job is coming to a head. Unfairness you've tolerated, it's about to become visible. On the health side, protect your lower back and kidneys this week. And if you've been thinking about starting a new diet or fitness routine, wait until April 3rd. Then go all in. One more thing. Stop trying to fix people who never asked for your help. That's your lesson this week, Taurus. Accept people as they are, or accept that they're not for you. Gemini. Gemini, that message you've been waiting for, it's coming this week. Your communication is powerful right now. Mercury trine Jupiter is literally delivering good news, contracts, opportunities through words. What you write, what you say, what you put out there, it lands differently this week. Use that. But here's the shadow side. Someone who looks like they're helping you in legal matters, in travel plans, in education, may actually be working against you. Between now and April 30th, watch who you trust with sensitive information. If someone promises a lot, but something feels off about their intentions, trust that feeling. For those of you with in-law drama or a gossipy family member who carries your words and twists them, do not sit alone with that person. I mean it. The moment you're alone with them, something gets taken out of context. Your gift this week is clarity. Your work is sharp. Your mind is sharp. Use it and protect it. Cancer. Cancer, sweet Cancer. Your heart has been through so much. And this week, something starts to shift. Emotionally, you're beginning to release doubts and fears that have weighed on you. Support that you've been waiting for, from a colleague, a mentor, maybe even the universe itself. It's arriving. In love, you are one of the most powerful signs this week. If you're single, a soul-level connection is possible. If you're in a relationship, things deepen. A commitment may be on the table. The full moon activates your 4th house, home, family, roots. Something significant is changing in how you live and where you belong. This could be a physical move, a shift in family dynamics, or a career change that restructures your entire life. Write down your desires on April 3rd. Seriously, sit down, write what you want as if it's already happened. The energy is wide open for you right now. And to my Cancers who've been dimming themselves to keep the peace, that stops now. Leo. Leo, this full moon is activating your 3rd house, your thoughts, your voice, your communication, and you have things to say. This week, you will not be able to stay quiet about injustice. Whether it's with a sibling, a neighbor, a coworker, something that has been unfair for too long is about to come to the surface, and you're going to speak on it. I support you, but here's my advice. Be fiercely right and gracefully delivered. especially around April 3rd and 4th. The energy is so charged that words said in anger can create wounds that don't heal easily. In love, someone from the past may reappear. Before you react, ask yourself one question. Why did it end? If it ended because of betrayal, please don't reopen that door. The good news? Mercury trine Jupiter could bring you a beautiful vindication this week, something or someone that wronged you. Karma is working. You might actually hear about it. And Leo, you deserve to be first in someone's life. Don't accept anything less. Virgo. Mercury is finally moving forward and it's in your relationship sector, which means what needed to be said in love can now actually be heard. This full moon is in your second house, money, worth, values, and the theme is justice. You may find yourself fighting for fair pay, reclaiming something financial that was taken from you, or simply finally asking, am I being valued here? In love, this is extraordinary energy. Your soulmate, your person, could literally come into your life in the next 15 days. I don't say that lightly. The astrology specifically supports a fated romantic encounter for Virgo right now. If you're in a relationship, something deepens, a karmic decision may be made. But here's what I want you to hear most. Some people in your life have completed their role. Letting go of them is not failure. It's not loss. It's alignment. The moment you release what doesn't belong, watch how quickly what does belong shows up. Your worth is not up for debate, Virgo. This week, stop letting people make you think it is. Libra, the full moon is in your sign. This is your moment. You will feel this more intensely than anyone. More emotional, more sensitive, more attuned to every imbalance around you. And trust me, you will see the imbalances clearly this week. Things you've been tolerating in relationships, in work, in your personal life, they're going to feel intolerable now. And that's the gift. For some of you, this full moon will bring a significant change. A relationship decision, an ending that finally frees you. A beginning you've been afraid to step into. Protect your lower back and kidneys this week. And for those of you considering any kind of cosmetic procedure, wait. The energy around April 3rd and 4th is not ideal for anything that involves needles or invasive treatments. Here's your mantra this week, Libra. Full moon, full life. Come to me abundantly. Say it like you mean it, because this lunation is yours. Scorpio, listen carefully. The full moon is in your 12th house. This is the house of what's hidden, what's behind the scenes, what's being done in the dark. And this week, things come to light. If someone at your workplace has been plotting against you, you'll find out. If there's been gossip circulating, you'll hear it. If there's been a betrayal in the background, the universe is about to show you. This isn't paranoia, this is awareness. And I need you to protect yourself accordingly. Don't eat or drink anything at places where you don't feel fully safe. Don't have private conversations with people you don't deeply trust. And watch for the person who says, "Let me help you," while quietly closing doors for you. On the positive side, Venus entering Taurus is gorgeous for your partnerships. Money coming through your partner or a business collaboration is very possible. Scorpio, you are powerful this week, but your power is in your stillness. Observe, let things be revealed, then act. Sagittarius, this week has the potential to be one of the most significant of your year. The full moon activates your 11th house. Friendships, communities, your social world. And justice is the theme. Someone in your circle who has wronged you, you will want to address it. And with this energy, you absolutely can. Speak your truth. You'll be heard. But watch for obsessive thoughts or conversations that pull you backward. Someone from your past, a coworker, a relative, an old friend, may reappear and stir things up. Don't give them more space in your mind than they deserve. For your heart, your love life, and your children are the major themes for you through May. If you're pregnant, or trying to be, or navigating custody, this energy is extremely active for you. If you're single, someone with genuine long-term potential could enter your world. And Sagittarius, you have been so strong for so long. Whatever fear you've been carrying, this week, it starts to loosen its grip on you. Trust the direction your life is moving. Something beautiful is on the other side of this. Capricorn, the full moon is in your 10th house. Career, reputation, legacy, something at work is coming to a head. This could be a promotion, a new contract, a confrontation with authority, a business partnership forming, or finally, walking away from something that hasn't been serving you and stepping into what's next. If you've been waiting on a government approval, a legal outcome, a long delayed opportunity from an institution, this lunation could be the moment it arrives. And I want to say this clearly. Mercury trine Jupiter is softening tensions in your close relationships that were strained during retrograde. A conversation with a sibling, a partner, or a family member that felt impossible before, it's possible now. Have it. For love, Venus is supporting you beautifully through June 30th. That's not a small window. If you've been closed off to love, intentionally or not, ask yourself why. What fear is living underneath that? Because the opportunity is there. The question is whether you're available for it. Aquarius. Aquarius, your words are electric this week. Mercury trine Jupiter is lighting up your communication sector in a huge way. Something you say, something you write, something you put out into the world, it spreads, it resonates, it reaches further than you expected. Use this wisely, because the same energy that can elevate you can also burn bridges if you speak carelessly, especially around April 3rd and 4th, with your third house being activated by a lot of Aries intensity. Slow down before you speak. Family and legal matters are front and center this week. If you have an inheritance dispute, a divorce, a custody situation, or any matter where you've been waiting for justice, this full moon in your ninth house of law and justice is your window. File the paperwork. Make the call. Take the step. Financially, you're exceptionally supported this week. The money opportunities are real. Lean into them. And Aquarius, move in silence right now. Not every plan needs to be announced. Build first, share later. Pisces. Pisces, I saved you for last because you need to hear this most. What you're feeling right now isn't punishment, it's an awakening. The full moon activates your eighth house. Shared resources, deep transformation, what is owed to you. This week, you may find yourself reclaiming something financial, unpaid money, a settlement, a debt restructuring, an inheritance. Something that belongs to you that hasn't been in your hands. It's moving toward you now. Your voice is extraordinarily powerful this week. One conversation, one message, one post could shift the trajectory of your life. Speak with intention. But I also want to speak to your heart directly. You've been questioning whether you were ever truly valued by someone in a relationship, in a situation, and those realizations hurt. I know they do. But here's the truth the universe is showing you right now. This is not the end. This is you finally seeing clearly. And that clarity, as painful as it is the beginning of everything that actually belongs to you. Stop carrying what was never yours to carry. Ask not, why did this happen to me? But what did this teach me? True healing begins when you feel neutral about what once destroyed you. Let go of the past. Change your perspective and watch your entire life change with it. Beautiful souls. That's your forecast for the week of April 2026. The full moon in Libra is asking all of us, where do I need justice? Where do I need balance? What am I still tolerating that I shouldn't be? Let this lunation illuminate the answers. If this reading resonated with you, please subscribe. Leave a comment with your sign. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, the stars don't make your decisions, but they absolutely light the way. I'll see you next week. Until then, trust the timing of your life.